Join me as I dive into the wild world of drunk drivers and try to uncover the craziest lies caught on body cam footage. Drunk driving is a serious issue that affects us all, and the consequences can be devastating. Many lives have been lost due to reckless driving under the influence of alcohol. When caught, drunk drivers often try to come up with excuses to evade responsibility. These excuses can range from claiming they only had one drink to saying they were simply tired from a long day. Some drivers even try to blame the police for unfair treatment, claiming they were targeted unfairly. This blame shifting is a common tactic used by drunk drivers to avoid taking responsibility for their actions. The problem with these excuses is that they rarely hold up to scrutiny. Police officers are trained to detect the signs of intoxication, and body cam footage often reveals the absurdity of these excuses. Drunk drivers will say just about anything to get out of trouble, and it's shocking to see the lengths they'll go to avoid taking responsibility for their actions. Body cam footage has caught many drunk drivers in the act of making outrageous claims. The footage shows the driver's slurred speech, stumbling, and inability to follow simple instructions. It's clear that these drivers are not in a fit state to be behind the wheel, and their attempts to deceive the police are pathetic. The most shocking part is that these drivers are willing to risk their own lives and the lives of others to avoid taking responsibility for their actions. One piece of footage that stands out is of a driver who claimed he was a professional driver and had been driving for years without incident. He insisted that he was completely sober and that the police were mistaken. However, as the officer continued to question him, it became clear that he was severely intoxicated. He stumbled over his words, struggled to stand up straight, and eventually had to be helped to the police car. The driver's denial of his intoxication was laughable, and it's a wonder he didn't hurt himself or anyone else. This footage is a stark reminder of the dangers of drunk driving and the importance of holding drivers accountable for their actions. The key moments of this video show just how far drunk drivers will go to avoid taking responsibility. From absurd excuses to outright denial, these drivers will stop at nothing to avoid the consequences of their actions. If you've got a crazy story about a drunk driver or a wild excuse, share it with me in the comments below. And if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to check out my other content on road safety and shocking incidents.